Guys, Anarchy here with another video. What we're going to be talking about today is how to run a proper Mirage A execute. What I'm going to be doing right now is just going through how to throw each nade that we're going to be doing. The core three, we're walking here, not running. The core three are the smokes that I'm showing now, and then I'm going to be showing one Molotov and one flash. There's a lot of other things you can do on top of this, but those three smokes and this flash are the core nades to get you in. This flash not only blinds everyone else towards the site a little bit, but it blinds the shit out of this guy, making him easy to kill. And lastly, the core nade that we also need as a Molotov is one for under palace. If it's smoked, you can Molotov under palace by aiming, or by getting in this corner and aiming right here. Then you run into the corner and you throw it. Alright. The reason why we want that Molotov as a core nade is because under palace is extremely hard to deal with. As we're pushing into the site, we're worried about all the locations on site. And the last thing we want to be worried about is someone directly behind us. Right? That's usually the end to a push if we get flanked. This position is essentially a flank. If you peek this guy, his teammates on site can shoot you. If you peek towards site, this guy can shoot you. Right? We want to just make it easy to deal with by Molotoving it. Now, what are the actual locations we need to deal with when we're pushing into the site? There's close left, then there's sandwich, under palace, which we deal with the Molotov, on top of palace, which can cause some problems for us, firebox, on site, back site, maybe over here. This is a pretty common angle for some people. And lastly, try-box. Since we've smoked CT, the only things we need to make sure we're dealing with are a player jumping on top of here. The smoke I showed will make sure that it is not a one-way smoke when you're standing on top of this box. You won't be able to see anything. You will be smoke blinded. If you jump on top of here, you will be able to see, however. So we need to make sure someone is helping trade towards the site, but also watching this spot. We don't want someone just standing here. They're not doing anything. The way we can get this guy involved to make sure he can watch this is have a player go towards Tetris. What this player can do is he can peek towards site, firebox, try-box, and ticket booth. That's 4 locations from one spot. He can also choose to isolate and not play any of them, or only play 1 on site, only play 2, try-box and on site, right? Or only play, only play 3 by here and only play 2 by here, right? He has full control of what the fights, he has full control of the fights he takes from Tetris, right? This guy also is in no danger of dying. If he peeks out, he can shoot and back up. He can just bait. We also want a player doing a similar kind of style here from Palace. What this player can do, throw the Molotov, smokes go down, flashes go down. This guy can peek towards sandwich, right? He deals with one location very easily. If he sees a guy sandwich, he doesn't need to kill him. He just lets his teammate push up slope, and he trades with them. Lets his teammate push up, trade with them. That's super, super core to this position. If this guy dies, it's a lot harder to push into the site. Next thing he's going to do, peek towards site. There might be someone on top of this box. But again, we just jiggle. We might want to kill him if we want to, but we don't even need to. Right? In fact, it's honestly better to let him just fight us and allow our teammates to push on towards the site. This guy is stuck. He can't leave. If he runs away, he dies. Okay? Same thing with on site. We peek towards here, then on site. Try-box is something we want to deal with a Molotov if possible, but it's pretty easy to deal with by having this guy jiggle and having your entry fraggers push in. All right? Now, that Palace player and this Tetris player can do all the trading, but we need someone on the ground doing the groundwork, pushing actually onto the site. We need to plant the bomb after all. Like, come on, motherfucker. Alright? So with the flashes, have your one player Tetris, one player Palace. You want at least 2 people entering towards the site. You might have your opper or someone else just post up here and have 2 people push past them. What you need these guys to do is take one of 3 routes. They either push here towards site like this, right? Well, crosshair placement excluded, right? This guy's just fighting everything he sees. And he can push like this, or he can push towards the middle of the site like so, in which case he can flank on site and then push towards try-box like this, or you can have this player go around the 3rd route, which is wrapping all the way around to try-box. Okay? Any of these 3 routes are fine as long as they're doing that. The reason why we can do these routes is because jungle and stairs are smoked. Right? These Palace players will be allowing the baits to happen, making the fights very easy to win. That's really about it, honestly. It's not that complicated. You just need to actually know it, and you need to stick with it and be on the same page with your teammates. Right? If you are a team in the ACA or any kind of league like that, make things very clear. Support players, one goes Tetris, the other in Palace will play it like I talked about. Right? And the reason is not because, oh, Anarchy said so. Some random motherfucker on YouTube said so. No, it's because logically it's smart. This guy can easily kill these players. If his teammate is pushing in towards sandwich as well, he doesn't even need to kill them. He just trades. Right? The reason why this player is jiggling all these things is because if we take a fight towards try-box and we just fully commit, that's my Steam message, don't worry about it. If he fully commits towards try-box and he loses, he's not getting traded, right? These players are pushing towards the site, but they're going to be really late in comparison to this Palace guy. This Palace guy can encounter the guys on site 5 seconds before his teammates do. That's why you play it like this, okay? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope I got enough depth for you guys without going into too much detail. Hope you learned something. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Helps a lot. Thanks for everything, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.